Yeah, but
What have you been watching? I really hope you don't have two monitors, because I
I
really
keep
wonder.
thinking about like, but you probably don't know this. You had this thing called Pimpus Place in StarCraft
Yeah,
1.
yeah, yeah. I know. I've seen. Even though I never played Brood War, I definitely watched those Pimpers play videos.
Then you know what I mean. Like those kind of
Yeah, yeah.
situations are really awesome to watch. It's like a caster stream, right? To
True.
experience.
Yeah, well, I had a couple of sick games last Sunday on the IEM qualifier, which is really cool, because I'm casting an online tournament, but there's a lot on stake, qualification for IEM Gamescom, that's massive. And like game 3 between COS and MTW Reen was so close. I mean, it was not the best game, not by a long shot. Like Reen suicided a couple of stalkers, or well, with a couple I mean like 12, and did like no damage. But it was a sick game. It was so close. Yeah, it was epic. I really liked it.
Yeah, and I got a feeling like the players really start to learn more about the game, and you're gonna see a lot more cute tricks, and like getting to see this kind of situations where one player like really does smart move because yeah. Well, I lost my train of thought there. Never mind.
Doesn't matter. I got your point, man. That's all that matters. So, guys, welcome everyone who just tuned in. You're watching the Go4SC2 monthly finals. I'm Kevin van der Kooi, also known as Rotterdam. With me is De Loven, my fellow Dutch Protoss player, and this is the semi-finals. The winner of this tournament will walk away with €500. The second place gets unfortunately nothing, so it's quite important that you win this one. And this is the semi-finals. The score is 1-1. We are playing, one each. We are playing best of 3, and in the other semi-final we have Empire Happy against Imba Strelok. And that's pretty much all the information that I have for you regarding this tournament. In one mouthful. So we see Satiini once again opening up with a refinery build. Curious to see if he's going for that same build as we saw him do against Underdark. For the people who are wondering which game do I keep mentioning, Satiini went for that 3 Rex opening like he did in the previous map. And then he actually took out the destructible rocks really, really early. And he built a command center over here. He flew it over. And yeah, he had a very fast expand. His natural was basically his gold. And yeah, obviously Muse on gold is pretty nice in the early stages of the game. Obviously, he did have to cut a couple of workers for that. I mean, opening 3 racks and opening up with a fast expand. That doesn't really work out in Terran's economy. So basically, he was 20 workers down in one phase of the game. But he was still kind of even on income, since yeah, he did have Muse on those high-healed mineral expand.
Yeah, that game was sick.
Yeah, I like it.
That game was really sick. The battle cruise in the end.
True. So, Satiini, Satiini is having a good idea of what BlinG is doing right now, but everything looks kind of standard. Besides, I mean, sometimes you can already see if the product is taking a second assimilator or not. He's not doing that as of yet, so that might suggest a 1 gate expand, or we might see a 1 gate, 1 robo and then expand, which is possible from one guess as well. It's not very likely, but it's possible.
What do you think about the Zealot opening? Do you like it?
No, I don't. Well, I don't do it, but
yeah, I like to prefer to get the Stalker and then a fast second guess instead of the Zealot.
But I guess it depends a lot on which builder you go. With this build, I mean, perhaps he's afraid for early aggression, so he needs to... well, Satiini! Okay, he does manage to take out this probe. Satiini is going for that 1 Rex Tech Lab expand, so Satiini's really mixing up his play. I think that's very good, actually.
I like that BlinG still has the nerves to do the fast expand again after that 3 Rex all in.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's not as fast as in the previous game.
yeah, but still, I mean, a lot of players can get scared, after getting all in like that.
Yep. 27 supply for our Protoss player representing Team Dignitas, obviously a British boy. And of course Satiini, I believe he's currently Clowners, or he joined a new project which is, well, either not announced yet, or just not completed yet, but it's somewhere in between. He played for Team Virus, but he recently left the team. He's going to scout this Nexus right now with his... Oh, he's even going to try to build a bunker. That's an excellent decision, because then Protoss is really going to have to decide what they want to focus. BlinG is going to have to be careful with his Stalk. It takes 2 shots, and 2 shots is massive already. Now it's taking a little bit of damage as well on his Zealot. Obviously, the Nexus can take quite a bit, and this is kind of the moment that you mentioned before. Here he comes with the probes as well, waiting for until the shields are down of the Nexus. Here we go. The bunker is not going to be completed. Good job right there by BlinG. Excellent focus fire.
But the Stalker really needs to join in the fight and do some DPS in the Marauders. Oh,
he's warping.
Nice warp in. Nice warp in. Really.
Warping 2 Stalkers on the low ground. We'll be able to finish off the first Marauder and eventually the second. Satiini should just attack something now. Yeah, running away.
Yeah, but this was exactly what I meant, and you could have the same scenario against the 2 Rex opening on cross positions and still be fine defending. It's going to be harder though.
Alrighty. 4 units killed for BlinG, 3 units for Satiini. Satiini did manage to take out 1 probe over here, and he already took out the scouting probe earlier on. BlinG actually instantly going for the counter-attack right now, even with an offensive warping pylon. Still 3 gates, only 1 gas. Satiini perhaps kind of feels that it's coming. He's on 3 racks right now, so if Satiini will be able to fill up these bunkers, he's going to have to repair them, though. That's exactly what he's going to do. Ooh, Satiini needs units like real fast right now.
Yeah, BlinG really needs to go now and do as much damage as he possibly can.
I think he's going
to do, yeah.
Even has 2 sentries with 75 energy, so we are going to have Guardian Shield, and Force Field. No Guardian Shield, but just Force Field right now. 3 Force Fields will be able to take out the first bunker. That Marauder did not manage to get his way into this bunker, but I don't think he will ever be able to kill off this second bunker, though. Satiini is focusing the sentry right now, but more Marines coming from the high ground. Satiini will be able to hold this push, and BlinG is losing a lot of units over here.
Yeah, well, like when this happens, like you take down the first bunker, and then you warp in more sentries, you pull back, and then you wait for the sentries, and then you do the next attack, which you didn't do. This was quite a mistake by Protoss.
BlinG is still building probes though, and if you take a look at the income tab, he's been doing an excellent job throughout the entire game. 39 probes right now against only 21 SCVs. Of course we have the double orbital command, of course we're going to have a couple of mules, but 20 is a big difference in a 9-minute game.
Definitely. And he's going to make the Twilight Council now again in forts, so we might see some DTs as well.
Curious to see what he's going to do with these Stalkers. Try to get into a good position, but won't be able to succeed.
Yeah, and I like this decision going on now. He did the damage he needed to do, he put some pressure on the Terran. He's free to take up to anything he wants now. Like, Terran is no position to attack right now.
I do like Satiini's build as well, though. He's going for that very fast ghost, which obviously I wouldn't really expect coming. Certainly not after that early pressure from Satiini, and then the Protoss did a lot of pressure on Satiini, forced Satiini to make a lot of units. You can probably kind of smell that there are a lot of racks, 4 or 5 in this phase of the game. But then you wouldn't not really expect a ghost economy in this phase of the game. At least if I were playing as BlinG right now, I would not expect a ghost economy.
Well, Terran just showed all his units, and Protoss has to know.
But he didn't show like
4 racks up.
He didn't show the ghost, and perhaps BlinG's army is going to be quite clumped up. We do see him researching charge, but I don't think it's going to be completed by the time that Satiini is going to arrive. Satiini is going to have to do a lot of damage, though. Satiini is even pulling SCVs once again. Wow, these Finnish guys, they love their SCV trains. This is everything or nothing for Satiini. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it's going to be close.
It's definitely going to be close. It all comes down to the EMP, I think.
Yep. I mean, you want to EMP the sentries, but you also want to do a lot of damage to the Stalks and the Zealots. He does throw down a scan, though, so he knows exactly what he's facing. BlinG should probably know what's going up as well. Here come the units. Stimpack being activated. Force Field gets thrown on. The Satiini EMP.
Oh, wow. Beautiful EMP.
But he did not hit the sentries, though. That's the only issue. He did do a lot of damage on the units. Here come the Stim Marines. This is close, but Satiini might actually be able to succeed in this little plan. Now the probes are coming in for BlinG as well, but look at these Marines literally eating through all of the probes, eating through all of the units from the Protoss. There are still so many Marines left for Satiini, and Satiini takes out everything that BlinG has.
Yeah, this is wow. That was really well done by the Terran player. He stayed calm, he waited for the right moment to EMP, and he took the chance. Beautiful.
Sick.
Really sick. I can't help but feel sad for the Protoss player right now.
Me too. Once again, Satiini steaming in. We still have a lot of probes for BlinG though, but he's 30 supply down right now. He's gonna wait press for the armor, but now he realized he's gonna have to go. A lot of Zealots right now. We do have charge on the field, but yeah, look at the positioning of the Marines. That's brilliant.
Brilliant, really. It's really too hard to engage right here. It's going to be so much damage.
Wow, once again Stim, basically all of the Marines will die in one slice, but the Zealots are not even able to get one slice off. I mean, they charge in, but they just die one by one. BlinG gets all in, 2 games on the row, calls GG, and Satiini moves on to the grand finals of the Go4SC2 today.